Stay lit, man.
I came from the cold, used to rest on the floor. I stitch up my wounds, was born a soldier. Flipping the struggle, I'm taking it worldwide.
Hold it down when you talk.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I didn't forget. I didn't forget at all. But now that we're back. Now that we're back, y'all, how y'all doing, man? It's me, the one and only, back at it with another, not really a Queen reaction, but it's kind of half Queen, I guess, right? But no, it's, figured we check this video out, man. One of you guys sent me over this link, man. I'm gonna link it down below for y'all to go check out for yourself. But it's titled, What the Final Year of Freddie Mercury's Life Was Really Like. Now, for those of y'all that, you know, really rock with my Queen reactions, you know what I'm saying? Before I even started really doing reactions to Queen, I didn't really know too much about them. You know, I didn't really know too much about Queen. I didn't really know much about Freddie Mercury, honestly. Just being completely transparent with y'all. You know, the more reactions that I've done and the more that I actually kind of really realized their music and stuff like that, I just wanted to learn more about, you know, Freddie Mercury, man. Obviously with him being the lead singer, you know, you want to learn more about him. So, you know, I appreciate, you know, y'all for sending me over. I'm gonna link the channel name that got this video too down below. But you know, it's a nice little video, man. I figured y'all would want to rock out with it and, you know, just kind of look at it with me, man, because like I said, I don't know much about Freddie, you know, but I rock with the band heavy. We gonna see what's up, and you know, we just gonna see what Freddie Mercury's life was really like. So without further ado, man, we're gonna check it out. Before we do that, man, I'm gonna need you, yes you, to hit that like button, man. Okay, so let's see what's up, man.
Lead singer of Queen, Freddie Mercury, was diagnosed with AIDS in the late 80s and passed away a few years later. But what were his last days like?
He was diagnosed with AIDS? Oh shit! I mean, I knew he passed away, but you know, I didn't know of what. I didn't know what he passed away from. You know what I mean? Like I said, I didn't know. I didn't know too much. But this right here, that is shocking. God damn.
From his final songs to Last Birthday, here's what happened in the final year of Freddie Mercury's life. Mercury spent the last years of his life involved with men, but his greatest love was a woman. Mary Austin remained by his side for his whole life, despite no formal vow exchange.
Wow. As
shown in the popular film Bohemian Rhapsody, they were a couple for 6 years and friends until the very end.
Oh wait, that's my man from, what the hell is that show, man, on Netflix? Is it Black Mirror? Or something like that? I can't remember, but I recognize his face. And I think he's in a new movie with Denzel Washington too, called Little Things. Yeah, he's talented, man. He's really talented. Wow, man. So he was basically bisexual. That's what I'm kind of getting from that. He was bisexual.
When Mercury finally became too frail to manage alone, she became one of his caretakers. What makes that more impressive is that at the time, she was in a relationship, had a son, and was pregnant with her second. December 25th, 1990 was Mercury's last Christmas, which he reportedly spent with Austin and her family. According to Refinery29, the love Mercury had for Austin was clear. In fact, he left Austin his home and half of his fortune. And in the end,
damn, he loved Austin something crazy. The money in the home? Hold up, bruh. I gotta rewind that back. That's crazy. Are you serious? Hold up, man.
Impressive is that at the time, she was in a relationship, had a son, and was pregnant with her second. December 25th, 1990 was Mercury's last Christmas, which he reportedly spent with Austin and her family.
December 25th, 1990. That was his last time, that was the last Christmas that he ever had. That was 3 years before I was born. That's crazy. That's really crazy, man.
According to Refinery29, the love Mercury had for Austin was clear. In fact, he left Austin his home and half of his fortune. And in the end, she got $37.5 million. The last months of Mercury's life were low-key.
$37.5 million. Damn. Damn. Oh my God. Wow.
His health didn't permit him to live like a king as he once used to. Refusing to become the poster boy for AIDS, he became a social recluse. Mercury's diagnosis may have come in 1987, but he didn't admit he was terminal to his bandmates until 1989. Right after they released their 13th album, The Miracle, Freddie invited them over for a heart-to-heart.
Oh, pause. We gonna get to the AIDS thing in a second. Did you just say 13 albums? There's people in the industry that don't even get to see 3 albums, let alone 13. That's that longevity that y'all was talking about, man. That's that longevity, man. You gotta. This is where talent and now riding waves and riding trends. This is where it comes into play, man. Like at some point in time, talent and longevity, you know, and dedication to your craft and what you do, that's what's gonna sustain you. And not just in music, just in anything. You know what I'm saying? Just at the end of the day, man, you gotta want to do this kind of shit, man. You gotta want to do it, whatever it is that you're doing, man. Don't just get into it because you think you're gonna get something out of it. You know, fame, drugs, clothes, money, whatever the case. Like, just do it because you want to do it.
According to Rolling Stone, AIDS was never mentioned, but it was clear that Freddie wasn't long for this planet, especially when he reportedly said, "You probably realize what my problem is." All Mercury wanted to do was go about business as usual. Roger Taylor, Brian May, and John Deacon were shaken, but they...
a part of me understands it, and a part of me, it's like, look, man, you might want to tell them, they are your band members, you know what I'm saying? He just wanted to kind of carry on like nothing was ever going on. Now, I didn't see the movie, so I don't know exactly kind of how they handled this whole situation with him having, AIDS and all of that. But, these are your people that you go on tour with, that you eat with, that you sleep with, you know what I'm saying, that you deal with on a regular basis, you rehearse with, and if you really are close with them, because, sometimes, especially in the music industry, they just throw people together, and just say, all right, y'all are a band now, and y'all just go do what y'all need to do. Go make records. But if y'all really close, and they're your friends, then let them know, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know.
Did what Mercury asked of them. And so, in February 1991, Mercury saw Queen's album Innuendo released to the public. Queen later released another album once Mercury was gone, but Innuendo was the last album that Mercury witnessed. Wow. As he put it, "I want to keep working till I drop." And so he did. And while working on the song The Show Must Go On, Mercury was deathly ill. Brian May was incredibly concerned that the rocker couldn't perform the lyrics, but as GQ magazine explains, Mercury told his friend, "I'll do it, darling.
And no one's gonna stop me, honey."
And after some vodka, he did it in one take. According to an interview in The Telegraph, Brian May later said that the atmosphere during these final recordings was one of pure love. The 8th song in the Innuendo album was These Are the Days of Our Lives. The song was a chart topper, of course, but the real reason it remained so special is that it would end up being Freddie's last music video. In it, Mercury is gaunt and heavily made up, but looks a little less frail in the black and white version of the song. Sadly, his movements are a little less sure, although his fire definitely flickers at times.
Wow, man. So, my man's, so the clock was pretty much ticking. The longer his career went, and the more into his career that it got, the more ill he became and the more sick he became. And it started to reflect more and more, and you could kind of see it as it went on. But honestly, he didn't really perform like it. He didn't really perform like it was, like he had something going on, you know what I mean? And sometimes, and a lot of times that's dangerous, man, because people put on a front for the cameras and for the fans, and they want the show to continue, right? The show must go on. That they don't, you never know. You never know what's going on with these people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, he could have told people, but then, you're thinking like, what could we have done, right? Like at the end of the day, time was already ticking. So, it's crazy, man.
The final scene of the song sees Mercury looking directly into the camera. There's a vulnerability in his eyes, with a hint of his trademark defiance. For fans, it's definitely a bittersweet moment, as it works as both a reminder of his passing and a testament to his talent. These Are the Days of Our Lives was released as a single in the US on September 5th, 1991, which also happened to be Mercury's birthday. The man had just turned 45, and the black and white video made Freddie look youthful. But the behind-the-scenes footage, which were in color, showed what the disease had truly done to him. Speaking with People, the music video's director said that the bottom of Mercury's foot was like, quote, a completely open wound. But despite the pain, Mercury remained professional until the very end. As for the song's release date, it was a birthday treat for his American fans, and it...
Man. Yeah, bro. That was crazy. And I think that they even, I've been hearing some stuff just around YouTube, and I think that they blocked this. I think they blocked this video. Like you can't get access to this video for whatever reason. So I guess for this whole situation that was going on. So I guess like the whole behind the scenes shit, like you really can't get access to because I guess it shows too much. I don't know. But for whatever reason, it's like if you try to show this video, you get blocked. So I don't know.
Home, his last birthday was reportedly intimate yet lavish. In an interview with the Daily Express, Mercury's friend Dave Clark said that the rocker celebrated with 30 of his closest friends. Together, they all dined on 30 different courses, plus there were 30 types of wine to go with each course. However, Jim Hutton, Mercury's longtime partner, has different memories. According to All That's Interesting, he remembers Mercury as terribly frail on his last birthday. This was when Hutton realized that Freddie wasn't going to be around for long. And that
so what do you do in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Like you have somebody who, you call a dear friend, or you know somebody that's really close to you, and like they're literally withering away in front of you, and you can't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure that must have been hard, obviously for his fans who kind of knew, because back then they didn't really have, the social media that we got now. And access to 24/7 news, like you really kind of had to be all up in their business to really know what was going on. How do you take this kind of thing? Like somebody is literally passing away in front of you and you can't do anything about it.
Mercury kept his secret for quite some time, but on November 22, 1991, the rocker had a change of heart. According to a Guardian report, Mercury released a press statement that said, "Following enormous conjecture in the press, I wish to confirm that I have been tested HIV positive and have AIDS." The statement said that he had wished to keep this information private to protect the privacy of his family and friends. It also read that he felt it was time for the truth to come out and for the fight against this disease to carry on. However, according to the Daily Beast, Jim Hutton doesn't actually believe this was Mercury's doing because by this point, he was too far gone. Hutton explained, "He couldn't have done. He wasn't capable. His manager, Jim Beach, released it. I don't think he would have wanted it. He wanted his private life kept private."
Yeah, and honestly, if you go back to that statement, just from kind of, analyzing what they're telling me about him and, just from, just thinking about what a person like him would do, I don't think he would have even released that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he didn't want to tell his band members, I doubt that he would have wanted to tell the fans. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Either way, the papers carried Freddie's declaration on Saturday, November 23rd, 1991. Sadly, the next day, on November 24th, Mercury was gone.
I just want them to have a carnival every time they listen to my songs.
Wow, man. Shout out to Grunge, bruh. Shout out to Grunge, man. I'm gonna make sure I link the channel down below, man, so y'all can go check that video out for yourself, man. But yo, definitely a sad ending to, a very, very talented artist. A lot of y'all been telling me, been schooling me, educating me on Freddie Mercury and Queen and all of that, man. That's definitely crazy, man. For anybody that's, going through that whole situation with HIV, AIDS, and all that, man, prayers out to y'all, seriously. And if you know anybody, or you have any family members dealing with it, it's tough. It's tough. But, definitely prayers out to you. All right, and with that, I'm gonna leave this here, man. Link to this will be down in the description below. Like I said, stay lit, be you, and stay true, man. Peace.